Hi everybody, it's Lynn with Living Currents Energy and Life Coaching, and welcome back to Mind Blowing Energy and You, the podcast, bringing the woo-woo to everyday living. Today is my own podcast again, so today I thought actually we would talk about the unique energy that each of us are. But before we get started, I'd like to give another shout out to our sponsor for today, A Chime for Healing, custom-made wind chimes tuned to healing frequencies. And you can check them out on achimeforhealing.com or their Facebook page at A Chime for Healing. But let's get into talking about you and the unique energy that you are. And really, that's what makes us all different. So it doesn't matter whether it's how you look or how your body works or the way you think. Actually, it is all in relation to the different energy and the different frequencies that you run at. So we're all born different, and that's just the way it is. But we don't overly consider thinking about ourselves as a different energy and a different frequency. So often, something simple is like a diet. Many people look to the same type of diets, and for some of us they don't work, whether it's losing weight but we're not healthy, or however you look at it. Some foods run at a specific frequency as well, but some foods, their frequency is actually healthy for some of us, and we're able to absorb the nutrients and use the energy of that food efficiently. For other people, eating some of those foods, that frequency just doesn't fit with us, and it turns almost into something else that our body just has to get rid of. It's like taking too many vitamins. Vitamins don't work for everybody, and you end up spending a whole lot of money on supplements these days, and you just, really there's no other way to put it than end up peeing it out. But your body has to use the energy to actually extract that as well. So we do have to consider the fact that, we are different, we are unique, and finding what works for each one of us is, it can be a fun thing in life, is, testing things out, experimenting with it. But also coming along with that is the awareness. Is something helping us or isn't it? One of the methods that I started using actually is by Donna Eden, who does energy medicine. And she has an energy testing method where you can actually check foods or vitamins or supplements and see if they are something that is something that will be good for you, or if it's just in a sense a wasteful product. So everything from food, it's quite interesting because she uses it for everything from footwear to jewelry to buying a bed. It's actually quite interesting. And I would highly suggest, if you have a moment, to check out Donna Eden and the energy medicine. There's some very interesting points that she has about the uniqueness of our own energies. And as well, our energies also work on, basically a very similar system. So everything from acupuncture or acupressure points, and you're looking at the meridian system. It is, as far as I can tell, we're all the same in that way, but we do run on different frequencies. So it also explains why some people fit into our lives and some people don't, why we attract certain people into our lives, and why others are, not necessarily put off by us, but not attracted to us, we'll say. But it's the uniqueness. And when we start paying attention to those unique perspectives of each one of us, it's amazing. You learn so much about yourself, and you learn to accept yourself so much more. And having that acceptance and understanding that, I am unique. Whether it is food, works for me or doesn't work for me, it doesn't matter. I don't have to fit into that norm of what a diet should be or what I should be eating, because that might not make sense for me. And it works with everything else. In a way, there's some work environments that have almost like a certain energy around them. And sometimes that's actually due to, electromagnetic frequencies. If you're working around a lot of equipment, computers, different things that put off the electromagnetic energy and shift that field, those energies might just not be working for you. You might feel miserable. You might have, issues. There are people that actually, it works against who they are, thereby putting them almost into depression or always feeling tired and things like that. And it can be an environmental state that is actually impacting your energy. So just becoming aware of how you feel, whether it's in certain places or around certain people, how you feel after eating certain foods, just keeping that little bit in your conscious mind, and not forgetting that it is perfectly fine to be unique and not fit into those categories that we've created that are really just a generalization. And it certainly doesn't mean you have to fit into any single one of them. So the more we learn about our own energy, the more we can bring in the things that are good for us. And ultimately, once we start shifting some of those things around, it is amazing actually the changes that start just happening to you. In a sense, actually, it goes back to law of attraction. Because if you're bringing out more of those frequencies in yourself that are honest and true and authentic to who you are, you're bringing much more of that and attracting much more of that into your life. And it can show up in ways you don't even expect, which is really cool and really fun in life to once you get to see these things start happening. So yeah, I would say for today, you know what, go and celebrate being the unique human being that you are, and never mind about the rest of the world's idea of who we should be, because ultimately we've created a society and a world that, well, really pigeonholes a lot of us into things that we aren't. So it is okay to be exactly who you are, and and learn more about yourself, because you know what, you're absolutely incredible once you get down to it. We are so much more than we have been taught that we are. So let's celebrate who we are and being unique and being that true person that we really are. It is just an amazing way to live, and the amazing things that come into your life, like I said. So, okay, how about we make that a challenge for till next week. Just start paying attention and see what you notice. And if you have a chance, just send me a message on Facebook. You can go to my Living Currents Life Coaching page and just send me a message and just say, hey, yeah, this is what I noticed over the last week when I started paying attention to my energy. That would be really cool to hear from you guys. And if there are things that you do want to talk about, or things that you're interested in energy-wise, or if you do want to be a guest on the show or even a sponsor, that would be absolutely amazing. And once again, you can reach me either through Facebook, Living Currents Life Coaching Facebook page, or you can go to livingcurrents.com, all lowercase, to my website, and you can use the contact page there and just send me a quick message. But it would be really great to hear from all of you. All right, so everybody go have a great week, and on Thursday we'll have another amazing guest. Can't wait to see you then.